All right, everyone. Welcome to 3D Rivals, episode number 1. And this is Darren, also known as DJ Shadow. And with me, I have my two siblings as co-hosts, Derek.
What's up? What's going on, everybody?
And my lovely sister, who wants to be called Becky in this. That's not her name. My sister D here is joining me as my other co-host.
Hello, everybody.
All right, and here on this podcast, we talk about movies and TV shows and things comic book related and some other stuff as well. So join in and have some fun. So I did get some comic book news over the week, while I was supposed to be working.
Okay.
But
Sounds all right.
so I got this. So first bit of news. Deadpool 2 director David Leitch, I think that's his name, how you pronounce it? Leitch?
I guess. I don't know.
He's rumored to be on board for Deadpool 3.
Okay.
But with the Disney-Fox merger, people are wondering if it will happen, or will Disney reboot or cancel it.
Okay.
Why would they do that?
Yeah, that's kind of like my
That
thing.
wouldn't make any sense.
I'm like, Disney's not going to... Deadpool is like the easiest thing to merge into any universe.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do anything special. You could literally have him stand there and the world around him changes, and he make a comment about it and continue on. Like, it's Deadpool.
I feel like he can just slide right in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, he can slide right in. You can keep Ryan Reynolds, you can keep everything else.
Yeah.
That's
But,
fine.
yeah,
They
so
ain't doing that.
people are just wondering. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to do Deadpool 3, because...
Yeah.
It's making money, and Disney's not stupid, so...
Yeah. I see them going on with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Deadpool 2 was as good as Deadpool 1, though. But both movies are okay.
Yeah.
The second one's... Well, I'll take that back. I was going to say the second one's usually not as good, but...
Yeah.
The second X-Men was way better than the first one.
Second X-Men was good.
The original, not these remake crap they did.
Oh, what are you talking about?
First Class.
First Class. First Class was good.
Yeah.
First Class
You
was
didn't
real
like,
good.
They changed stuff.
What was after that? Days of Future Past?
No, I did not.
Days of Future Past was okay.
It was
Yeah.
trashy.
Apocalypse was just abysmal.
I'm so mad I
Yeah.
wasted my HBO
And Dark
time
Phoenix.
watching that.
Dark Phoenix is coming
What,
out.
you saw? No. Dark Phoenix is not coming out.
No, they announced it is coming out.
They pushed it back.
Again?
Yeah.
It's not coming out in
Well,
November?
Age of Apocalypse was so horrible. Why would they waste time doing Dark?
Yeah,
It's
they
already
did.
filmed.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was already filmed.
No, not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was New Mutants, and they pushed that back too.
Yeah, they did push New Mutants back.
Where are we reading this stuff at? Am I
New
the only one
Mutants
not doing
looks scary.
Looks
It was a
crazy.
horror movie.
Oh,
It is going to be a horror movie.
Yeah.
but with mutants.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do any.
I mean,
genre.
I
you
was
see
just asking.
if you see the mutants that they're using,
Yeah.
it could be
I don't know.
scary.
I gotta Google these things.
Yeah, so, they pushed Dark Phoenix and New Mutants back. So I'm assuming that they're not getting made or not being put out.
I thought I saw a
February
trailer for that.
14th, 2019. Look it up on Google here. And that's when Dark Phoenix is coming out.
February 14th,
February 14th.
if it doesn't get pushed out back.
So
again.
Valentine's Day.
That movie's gonna suck.
Yeah.
And New Mutants supposed to come out in 2019 as well. August 2nd.
And New Mutants was done shooting before Dark Phoenix was.
Yes, it was.
Why would they waste them? They should not. Is it still being put out by Fox before the merger goes through? So it's
Yeah, these are Fox
yes,
movies.
these are Fox movies.
But the merger isn't complete. The deal is done now.
Yeah.
They were saying the deal wasn't going to be done for a while. It's complete now, so they just have to complete the merger.
Yeah.
Which works for Disney, and I just realized I'm supposed to save this for my last bit of news, but we'll talk about the Disney merger and stuff again later. So, my other bit of news that I have here, Disney is remaking The Little Mermaid,
Why?
and
Is it
because they're live action, they're doing.
I'm about to say live action,
Am
right?
I the
Yeah.
only one who hates The Little Mermaid?
I
Yeah,
watched
I
it
didn't
all
like
the
it
time
when I was a
we
kid.
I hate that movie.
I didn't like it when I was a kid. I don't know. I didn't like Ursula.
Why was she
She's
scared?
weird. You know, no.
You was a scary child.
Like, I wasn't scared of everything.
Mm.
She's it's fine. She's creepy, but whatever. No, the ills were creepy in that. Her little ill people.
Right, but they were the comic relief next to Sebastian the Crab.
Oh yeah, well, Sebastian was the comic relief.
I thought the Eels was too.
It's just not good.
Everything's better where it's wetter under the sea.
Under the sea.
What?
Y'all remember this?
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Sorry, they make you listen to.
I just remember it, so that just tell you on how old I am.
Yeah, you're old.
But okay, so they're making it a live version
Yeah, and they want to get Zendaya.
to play Little Mermaid.
Ariel. Yeah.
Ariel.
Oh, Deanna's making a face. I mean Becky. My bad.
God,
Wink.
guys.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink. Becky.
That's why Noah's gonna listen
All
to
right,
this.
so you don't like Zendaya?
No, I just
That's
feel like
the choice.
no.
She's a good actress.
What else did she just do? Something else? trashy?
Spider Man. She played
No,
MJ?
she did
What she?
The
like,
Greatest Showman.
Nigga.
I didn't watch that.
That actually wasn't bad. I watched it. I
Of
mean,
course you
it's a musical, and most musicals are bad. But that they did like their own music. Hugh Jackman is actually really awesome in that.
Well, yeah, because he's in
Well,
Mamma
he
Mia
can sing.
or Australia.
He is
or
not
both.
in Mamma Mia.
Oh, so it's Australia.
Right, and he's in what's the name of that movie that won a bunch of awards?
Les Mis.
Yeah.
Now that I saw a clip from that, and I was like, no, absolutely not. I can't listen to this.
I can't do musicals at all, so
Right.
I wasn't even going to even attempt to even look at it.
Yeah. So, but it's so funny. The article that I saw where it's like Disney may want Zendaya. It doesn't even say they offer her the position. They were like, oh, but will there be controversy over this? And I'm like, why are we speculating controversy?
Oh,
Because she's half black, by the way, and it's
But she's half black. That's why there would be controversy.
yeah, but Ariel's a mermaid. Like,
Look, there is no limit to racism.
that's true.
that's true.
But yeah,
Yeah. So then that brings up then the whole thing about there's still rumor that Idris might be James Bond.
No, that
No.
I vote against. I'm sorry. I vote against.
Idris Elba is not actually going to be James Bond.
Is it going to be Tom Hardy?
No.
No, Daniel Craig's still James Bond.
I know
Dude, that
that,
movie
but they're
is not
saying
about to get
afterwards.
made.
Oh yeah, I just saw some stuff about that. So I didn't write it down, but
They just fired the director.
they fired the director for James Bond 25, and now it's on hold indefinitely.
Yeah.
So
Daniel Craig gonna be like 80 by the time.
yeah,
he get
Daniel
home
Craig's.
now.
I don't know if he's still going to do it. He was on contract for 25. Idris Elba did say he answered his fans and stuff whether or not he was going to play James Bond, and he said no.
Oh, okay.
That's it. He didn't give an explanation or
Right.
anything. He just said no.
I don't think it should be him.
No,
But I heard a rumor that it could be Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy's ugly.
No, I want Tom Hiddleston.
Is that Loki?
Yeah,
That's who I want.
yeah. Tom Hiddleston is James. I think he would be cool.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. I
It
saw
just
him in
would
some
be
little
weird
acting.
just seeing him not being Loki.
yeah. Well, you know, he ain't gonna have the weaselly, slimy look that he has as Loki.
Right.
No, I saw him in something where he played like a normal person.
He was in Kong Skull Island, but you said he was on a TV show.
He was in some.
Kong.
It was.
Skull Island.
He was in that. That
Yeah.
movie was horrible.
You didn't like that? I thought it
I
was
never
alright.
watched it.
It was.
I'm tired of giant monkeys and monkeys in general.
I hate monkeys. What was I gonna say?
Well, there's gonna be a King Kong versus Godzilla movie, so
Shut
be
up.
ready
Are
for
you
it.
serious?
Yeah, those are in the same universe.
What? First of all, King Kong has a universe.
Skull Island and Godzilla. Apparently, those are only two movies in that universe. Apparently.
Why are they? Oh, okay, I don't need to know why they're in the universe.
I mean, it would make sense. Godzilla always fights these random giant animals.
Oh, okay, that does make
There's
sense.
Yeah.
and they really never give an explanation.
Oh, did you see the trailer for
Radiation?
the new Godzilla coming out? Looks pretty good.
Is it better than the last one I came out?
You didn't like that one?
I don't
With the
understand.
guy from Breaking Bad?
Yeah, but
Yeah. Well, he
died-
should have been
that
in that
died
movie.
I mean, they act
10
like he
minutes
was
into it.
like he was the star in the movie, and then he like wasn't, and then stupid what's her name Olsen girl was so pointless in this movie.
She was kind of pointless. She was the MacGuffin. Like he had to get to her.
Man, bye.
So,
That's not for
but people
that.
complain in that movie like, oh, all the destruction is following this one person, and it's like I feel like it's going to be like that in the movie because it's almost like you choose to follow the one person that happens to be in the path of the destruction.
Well, duh. Ain't that with every movie?
Yeah, so I don't understand why people complain. Like, oh, why did this happen to him? Yeah, did you want to follow the person that was watching it on TV?
Right.
Like, that's stupid.
Right. Kind of like that movie San Andreas.
You saw that? I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Y'all are some random.
Don't waste your time.
First of all, can we
Well,
talk
yeah, of
about
course.
The Rock don't be in good movies yet this dude make a ton of movies?
Right.
Like, I mean, like,
Yeah,
seriously.
he's
Skyscraper.
I don't know why.
It's just like,
He's
why?
a good actor too.
But his movies don't be good,
And
though.
like, the next movie go, Hotel.
Well, he's supposed to be Black Adam in the DC universe.
Look, the fact that it's in the DC universe already told you. It's
Yeah, it's probably not going to be a good. Disclaimer, all of you guys out there, we do like DC. They just happen to not have really hit it on most of their movies since The Dark Knight. So, I mean, I don't know. Man of Steel was okay.
It was.
It was okay.
I mean, it was more than okay. It was a good movie.
It was good. And Justice League, I can deal with. But you know what? I tried to rewatch Justice League, and I couldn't make it through.
That's how you know it wasn't good.
I was like, man, this is so boring.
Right.
It was just uninteresting.
It wasn't at all.
Right, but I can watch the Avengers like nonstop.
Dude, I've watched Infinity War like 8
Wait,
times.
is that on DVD yet?
It
I
just
think
came
so.
out on DVD.
I
I'm
got
gonna
it
say
when
a
it came
week-
out digital.
a week or two ago.
Well, I gotta buy it for your father, so he don't
Oh,
want
he wants to see it.
He does.
It's a 2.5 hour movie. He
Yeah.
can't stay up.
It's gonna take him a month to watch
Longer
it.
than that.
Well, you know how I tried to watch Baywatch with The Rock, dude. It's been like 3 weeks and I cannot finish that stupid movie
Yeah, why are you watching Baywatch?
because it's on Netflix. Or
So, next bit of news. Oh, we mentioned this already. Bond 25 lost its director.
I'm so angry at how bad that movie's about to be.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in 2019.
I can direct my own James Bond movie at this point.
At this point,
I'm excited for it because I didn't really feel Spectre all like that, and I
Right?
I like James Bond movies.
Yeah.
So, I just want to see a cool spy movie.
Yeah.
You know what? We need to give James Bond to the Russo brothers. Because the way they did Winter Soldier, I think they can do a really good spy movie.
yeah. I think they're trying to just do too much in Spectre. Like I feel like the beginning was good, and then it just
Yeah.
got real random.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah.
In Spectrum.
Yeah.
I say all the other ones were good though. Casino Royale.
No.
Casino Royale was
Quantum
good.
of Solace.
Quantum of Solace was horrible.
You didn't like that?
No.
No, dude, no.
Was that
Horrible.
was the second one,
That was
right?
the second
That was the
one
second
with
one.
Alicia Keys singing the song,
Which was horrible.
which was horrible. I mean, you
I
got
love Alicia Keys.
Adele's Skyfall was
Skyfall
pretty
was
good.
excellent.
Skyfall, well, man, that's the movie.
Yes.
And I got it on DVD, and I haven't like
I gotta
watched
rewatch
it.
Skyfall. Actually,
think
I
it's
gotta
still in the
rewatch
plastic.
Casino Royale. That was good.
I have them all.
When
I
that
have them
came
all,
out,
too.
there was no doubt that Daniel Craig could be James Bond.
Well, yeah. I mean, he all ugly and whatnot, but dude can play James
He
Bond.
does look.
Yeah.
He's really
weird.
goofy looking. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry, James Bond still got to be attractive, right? That was one of the rules.
Tom
wasn't it?
Hiddleston, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to be like Tom Hiddleston's not huge, but James Bond doesn't have to be all big and stuff.
Right.
right.
You know, and I feel like that would go back to the gadget using
That
James
would be
Bond.
super
Yeah.
gadgety. Because it got
Yeah.
kind of silly in there with
Well,
but jig.
yeah, because I
Well,
like the
With Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan.
Like, GoldenEye was on point.
Goldeneye was good.
GoldenEye.
And then it just got sillier and sillier as they went on.
Yeah.
What was this last movie called with Halle Berry?
Can't act.
Yeah, she can't act.
Die Another...
Die
No.
Another-
Yeah,
No.
Die Another Day.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah, it was
Die
Die
It was
Another Day.
Diana.
Yeah.
Because it
What's
was
that with
Madonna.
Another Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie, I liked it as a kid, but it was bad.
It was.
Yeah.
It was
I mean,
bad.
I can rewatch it,
I
but
like The
it's
Day
not
After
good.
Tomorrow. I mean,
First of all,
not the
different
wrong
series.
one.
Wow. that was a James Bond movie?
I mean, Tomorrow
remember
Never
Icy
Dies.
Foxes.
There
Tomorrow
we
Never
go.
Dies.
Tomorrow Never
Right,
Dies.
but that's what
Yes.
I'm saying. Like, after GoldenEye, they got worse and worse because it was like Tomorrow Never Dies.
Yeah, I
And
still
then,
like Tomorrow Never Dies.
what was the
No,
The
no,
World
I'm
Is
saying-
Not Enough?
Oh, The World Is Not
Oh,
Enough.
yeah.
Yeah, that did just get worse. It got worse after
It just
that.
got worse as it went on.
I like The World Was Not Enough.
It wasn't awful, but
Yeah,
it was definitely a step
It was.
backwards.
Yeah, it was going towards Die Another Day, which.
It had like some bad CGI. Just like, what's going on?
Oh yeah, with him propelling down that mountain. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. All right. Okay. Next bit of news: Mission Impossible Fallout passed $500 million worldwide.
Oh, that came out already.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you were like super late.
Yeah. It came out.
Yeah.
It was. They saying it wasn't good.
No, $500 million worldwide so far.
Oh.
So that's making it really good.
Yeah.
Let's read the reviews on that.
While she's looking up the reviews, I'll just let you know it was on a budget of $178 million. So generally, you double the budget for like marketing and stuff. So a little over $350 million.
Okay.
So yeah,
97% of Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah,
That's
it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but I gotta watch those. I haven't seen any of the movies after Mission Impossible 2.
The only one is Mission Impossible 2 is the only one that's not good.
Yeah,
I don't like that one. I didn't really like the other one. The one that came
What,
out
4?
before.
Ghost Protocol?
Yeah.
was
Or
that
Rogue
3 or
Nation.
4?
Rogue Nation. Is that the one that came out before this one?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
like Rogue
4.
Nation. Is that with the little glass box in the beginning? And like the smoke and people be dying? God,
I
watch
thought
the
that was
movie,
2.
y'all. That was, no, 2 is with the disease girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was 2.
With the chick that played on Crash.
Who
She was
remembers
some
a
chick.
person on Crash?
nobody.
Besides
That's why we
Sandra
don't know her
Bullock.
name. Yeah, Sandra and
Ludicrous.
Ludacris. No, the other guy that plays Rhodey.
Oh,
Shoot.
he sure was. Terrence Howard.
Not Terrence. Oh, he was in there.
Terrence Howard was in it.
Terrence Howard does play
Both
Rhodey.
people that play Rhodey.
Don Cheadle's not in Crash, is
Yes,
he?
he is.
Yes, he is.
That's
He
cool.
was with
Oh, with the crackhead mother or something?
No, his mother had like
Cancer.
Alzheimer's, I think,
Something.
and
Yes,
her,
I know about
his
that.
is the brother that died in the end.
I gotta watch that
He was
movie
a
again.
cop.
It's on Netflix or Amazon or something.
Wow, so both Rhodey's was in that movie.
Tell me.
Crash was okay. I don't know why.
Rogue Nation.
You didn't like Crash?
Well, it's all right.
Mm.
What?
It was a great movie.
Okay, yeah. Well, it won like Oscars and
Well,
whatnot.
you just said it was okay.
Whatever.
Mm.
It is Mission Impossible Fallout. It hasn't come out in China yet, so it is projected to make $750 million by the end of its run.
I guess that means they're never going to stop making those.
No, until
Total
What's the
for
jigs-
the
legs fall
total.
off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The total for all 6 films is $3.2 billion.
Ooh, that's some money.
not.
Yeah. And to answer your last question, Rogue Nation
Right.
was the movie before Fallout.
Thank
Okay.
you. I didn't like that one.
I like that one.
Ghost Protocol was good, I thought.
Ghost Protocol was good.
Alrighty. Next bit of news. This is good. So it's been reported that sharing passwords is causing streaming services to lose money.
Do you think?
Yeah.
You know what? I kind of disagree with this though, because you're assuming that the person that shares the password would pay for the service if they didn't.
You're
And-
right. Obviously, if I'm sharing my password, I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
So, yeah.
I mean, I get that they're getting the service without paying for it, and that's that's a thing. But you're saying that you lost that money is kind of incorrect.
Right.
Right.
Because them streaming, like you streaming from them, it's not really costing that much. What, some server costs, which
Right.
it's probably not that much overall when you think about how
Yeah.
much you're bringing in.
Yeah, you can't assume that the person would be paying for it
Mm-hmm.
because I wouldn't be paying for it.
Right, and people make the same argument when they talk about piracy with movies and music, and it's like the people that when things are easily accessible, piracy goes down. When you make it hard for people to get, and then they pirate it.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, like, you're assuming like the people that pirate it, let's say they pirated Mission Impossible Fallout, you're assuming that they would have gone to the movie theater to watch it.
Right.
And they probably wouldn't have.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. But I mean, like
Well,
with
then you can't
Netflix,
even really
only
do
4
that.
people can use the device.
Actually, it's less than that. I think it's only
less, unless you
it's
pay
two.
extra.
All right.
Yeah,
so
there's
it's
only
two.
it's only 2 people who can watch it at the same time.
The most you
Right.
can is 4, I believe.
Yeah.
But you gotta pay extra for the 4.
Yeah, you do.
So yeah, but I mean, if I'm using Darren's password, I mean, they're only losing. Well, they're not losing me because I would never pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's kind of, and we're going to get on that in a second. But just like I was talking about with the music and movies, like Infinity War, I'm not going to, I want to see that.
Right.
So I'm going to go to the theater to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, anybody that pirated it wasn't going to go out there and watch it. Because, like, I can't enjoy Infinity War the same way on
Right.
a pirated copy of it that I would in a movie theater.
Well,
Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't go to the movies. I mean, the theater for what I really want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else, I'm like, I'll
Yeah.
wait for Amazon.
Yeah, usually I just wait for it to hit Netflix or Amazon or
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And back to what you were saying, Deanna, Netflix and HBO claims that it isn't losing them money, actually,
Mm-hmm.
and that it actually helps them with their business. And I kind of agree with that because, I mean, again, I'm not condoning this as right. Well, actually, if you live in the same household and you have multiple people using it, and then they have the limits anyway, like only 2 people can watch it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, where's your loss there? But I forgot what you had said earlier. You said something about Netflix,
Oh, that I wouldn't be paying for it if I wasn't using your password?
something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I forgot what the point I was making with that was.
I don't remember everything I said.
And see, like for me, I came on to
But it
Netflix
was-
way late.
But it's because of everything that was on there.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you gotta see Daredevil. Or,
Yeah.
dude. And so it's like, oh, I want to see this. And so that's your point. Like, when people realize, like, oh, Netflix got a lot to offer, then they're willing to pay however much it costs now. $11 or something.
Yeah, it's like $11, I think.
That's really real pricey.
I pay $11 for Hulu too, but
What?
It's
You went
11.
the commercial free?
yeah. And here's my reason I went commercial free with
Them
Hulu.
commercials get real annoying.
And they show the same
It's
5
the same
commercials.
commercial every single time. And then once I was watching a show that was half hour, and it was like a commercial every 2 minutes, and I was like, God, no.
Honestly, there are times where I will not watch Hulu because I do not want the commercials. I'm
And
like,
I was
can't.
like, I gave in on that because most of the time I don't care. I'm like, I can deal with some commercials.
No, I actually stopped with Hulu because of the commercials.
I'm like, oh God, yeah. But
So talking about streaming. So did y'all hear about like Disney and also DC Universe is having their own streaming?
yeah, we're gonna get to that a little later. I'm gonna talk about that.
Shut
Yeah.
you down.
I know, right?
What?
I have all these bright and wonderful ideas.
I know. What's next on the list?
Huh? Oh,
Oh, are we done with Netflix? I'm sorry. I want to move you along.
yeah. So next bit of news: Daredevil set photos reveals an imposter Daredevil, and possibly points to them using the Born Again storyline.
I don't know that storyline.
Me either.
So
Okay.
is that Daredevil in a yellow suit?
Is that what? Daredevil got a yellow suit?
I thought Daredevil in yellow suit was when he first came out. Like he wore yellow when they first made him.
That sounds.
It's horrible. Yes.
That's not the word I was gonna
Isn't that
use,
the same
but
thing
yeah.
with Flash?
No, that's the reverse.
No,
Flash
reverse
stuff.
Flash.
Flash,
Yeah,
he
the
wears
bad guy.
yellow. Yeah.
No, well, as you guys know, if anyone listening, which would probably just be me editing this podcast.
I will listen, so you can get at least.
Oh,
one
we'll
listen.
get 2 listeners. Okay. Yeah, we don't really read comics that much. I like comic book movies, but my superhero knowledge is basically the cartoons that was in the 90s and some in the 2000s. Derek read comics.
Yes, I still read comics
Yeah.
from time to
I
time.
would, but they're expensive. Like,
Get it from the library.
Get it from the online app.
who goes to the library online?
First of all,
I
I'm
have
not
it on
the
my
library.
phone right now.
Second of all,
I have DC and Marvel comics on my
no,
phone.
you gotta pay for
You
that.
still gotta pay for it?
No, Darren,
Yeah.
the library has an app with nothing but comics on there.
Seriously?
Yes.
Oh,
Because
dude, that's
I
pretty cool.
recently, last comic book I read, when Batman's supposed to be marrying Catwoman,
Yeah.
I read it because I just wanted to know.
Okay.
$1.99.
That's not free.
Yeah.
When
But
the library
is that the whole?
free.
Is that the whole series or just that comic book?
Just like,
Darren,
just a
Well, that's what I'm
comic book.
talking
don't
about.
listen to him.
Because when I go to a story, like if I want to read the Born Again story arc, it's probably like 6 comics long.
Right,
The
and it's going to
library
be like
has-
$9.99.
Shut your face when I'm telling him you can get the entire series for free. digitally from the library.
Are they gonna have good comics though?
Derek, they have everything.
She just said she read the Batman marries
and that just
Catwoman.
came out.
That did just come out.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I didn't
Was
know
that good?
I don't know.
You read it?
It was interesting.
Okay, then yes.
Goodness.
Answer.
I'm just saying, you could say like, "Oh, I read it and it was stupid. I don't
No,
understand
I mean,
why
I
he
don't read
married
comic
her."
Books, and I think, but you know, the New York Times was like Batman's marrying Catwoman. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? So I had to read it because
Okay.
that seemed interesting as heck. I'm not gonna ruin the story for y'all. Y'all should
Okay,
read it.
we should read it. All right, so
Looking it
we
up
gotta
right now.
look up the Born Again story arc. Usually, when this stuff comes out, I just like Wikipedia.
That's true.
And
I
see
do
what
read
happens.
Wikipedia things, so I wasn't sure Wikipedia was gonna get the Batman Catwoman thing right.
Probably not.
So I read it.
So I don't know. I think in that story arc that Daredevil was presumed dead still, just like he is in the Netflix series. So I mean, it should be interesting. Daredevil was pretty good. The second season wasn't as good, but that's our
Second-
main topic is the TV shows. So
Oh, okay.
We'll talk
so
about
we
it.
ain't got to that yet, so I can
Yeah.
complain about that thing.
yeah, you could complain about
Okay.
Then I
Alright.
can do my Punisher impersonation.
No.
it. You want to call me the Punisher? All right. All right. Oh man. So, our next bit of news: Jordan Voight Roberts, or however you pronounce his name, the director of Kong Skull Island, wants to make a Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh,
So,
been waiting for that.
yeah. So the question is, will it be greenlit? Unfortunately, we're looking at Sony.
They probably won't.
They might greenlit it, but then it's like, will it be good? Sony sucks. Yeah.
For free, $99.
Oh, so we can look at the Born Again comic from the library app. See? Look at that.
I'm downloading that.
That's pretty good. I didn't know about that.
Do you need a library card?
Yes, Derek. You need a library card. Really?
I mean, I still have mine.
Why would you not? First of all, why are people not going to the library?
Everything's online.
Do you not read?
Everything's
Online.
Lord. Go to the digital library then.
Yeah, well, okay. I renew my greater access card.
I probably get some overdue books.
That's only with Shaker. Go through Cuyahoga County.
I thought greater access let you use Cuyahoga
No,
County.
dude. Me and I tried to get a library card and they rejected me for real. They was like, no.
They rejected you
They
for a
rejected me
library
for
card.
a-
How you get rejected
How do you get
for a
rejected for a
library
I
card?
library
don't
card?
know, because they said, oh, you can do it online and then, you know, we'll send it to you. They was like, it's not a thing. They would not send me a library card. I had to
Wow.
go in my car and drive to the library.
What's the difference?
I don't know. It wouldn't
They
let
didn't
me do it.
believe you who you say you were,
Right.
Becky.
Did they have a box checking off your race?
They was like,
They're like, oh, this person isn't gonna.
like, you're not reading. What's going on? Well, I read books.
All right, with this Metal Gear Solid movie, I said they should make a 2-hour movie with just him hiding in a cardboard box. You know, guards walking by. Who put this box here?
Right.
Well, if it's done right, that could be a really good movie.
Yeah, that could be a really good movie. I think that would be pretty good. Oh, also, are they gonna have Psycho Mantis in it? That's his name.
Is
right?
that the I Can Read Your Mind?
Yeah, I can read
your
Wait, no,
mind.
because how you
Wait.
supposed to insert your controller?
That's
in
what I'm
the
like.
other
So
port?
they should put Psycho Mantis in it, and then like just have a random PS2 on the set, and like during the movie he just switches the controller to the second slot. No, why can't I read? No. Oh man, that was a good game, man.
Yeah.
That was good.
Now, did you know in the I think it was Metal Gear Solid 4, it was another Psycho Mantis, and it was just as creepy.
Really?
Really?
I stopped playing
It was a
after
chick.
3.
Is 3 the one that was super short?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 2 was super short.
2.
2,
Two's
yeah.
the only
That's when
one
you
I
play-
know.
Played
3
as the
was
other
really
dude.
long. 3 was
Is that with the when you was like eating bunnies or something? in the
Yeah.
forest?
Yeah, and
Yeah, when
snakes.
PS3 first came out.
Yeah. No, 4 was when he was old.
I didn't play 4. Oh, is 4 what I have?
Is 4 what you got? No, I thought you got 3.
No, it's,
No, she has 4.
I have 4. Is
Okay.
that what came out with the PS4?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, PS3.
PS3 was 3, I thought.
Are we sure?
I don't know.
Should I just go over there and look?
Yeah, just look at your games and see what you have. But this should be really good. Now, most video game movies don't do well, but this game is set up like a movie from Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, you can see it's cinematic. It should do well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they do it
It
right.
just got to be.
Four.
It's just got to be well directed,
And
good actors, and I mean they don't have to follow like the video game like
No, just
per
the
se
concept.
just the
Yeah.
concept.
Concept.
Snake.
Tom Hardy as Snake.
What is y'all obsession with Tom Hardy?
He's awesome.
He's not.
Yes. Yes, he
Well,
is.
we're gonna find out how he is in Venom in a couple of months.
I don't blame him for Venom. I'm already going to defend him. I don't blame him for Venom. It's Sony.
Hey.
Oh, God.
No.
They actually
This
say
is
we are
Sony too.
Venom in the movie too.
Yeah. Well, okay. They said he also said turd in the movie for no apparent reason.
What?
What?
Who uses that word?
You didn't see the trailer?
No.
I don't even know.
Oh, so in the trailer, he says he's going to bite someone's arms and head and legs off, and he'll be rolling down the street like a turd in the wind.
When is there ever turds in the wind?
That's what I'm like. Have you ever seen a turd in the wind? That doesn't make sense. But, I mean, it could be good. But the thing about the Venom thing is, how can you have Venom without
Without
Spider-Man?
Yep,
He is pivotal to Venom. Like, you have to have Spider-Man.
I would agree.
Like, that's kind of... It's not like, okay, you can have Vulture without Spider-Man. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Venom,
I
you
mean,
need Spider-Man.
Don't he get his strength and whatnot and all that from Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, his powers come
So
from
how
Spider-Man.
they gonna work that out in the movie?
He's not going to have those powers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the symbiote makes you strong anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, pause. So he's not gonna have those powers. So why bother calling it Venom? Why not do like a prequel so it'd be on some other random guy,
Yeah.
and then somehow manage to throw Spider-Man in there, and then make the next one a Venom movie so you can have all the powers.
That would be smart. I think if they do merge it, because Sony wants it to be a part of the MCU,
Mm-hmm.
but I think the MCU is going like,
Why didn't they start with
yeah,
Carnage?
yeah. Why didn't they? That would be a great
Right, because-
Carnage.
That would make more sense.
Yeah. Because basically that's what he is.
Right.
Yeah,
Black
he's
Carnage.
Black Carnage now because he doesn't have Spider-Man's
They
powers.
should have straight up started with that movie. Would have been awesome.
That
But it's
definitely
like,
would have been.
how can you have Carnage without Venom?
Because he's
You can
Venom's
because
offspring.
he was on that crazy thing about that dude, right? He was
Yeah,
like a serial
technically,
Right.
you just change it from him being Venom's offspring. Like that's him being Venom's offspring is
Or
not
have
pivotal.
him
Or
have
just-
Venom be his offspring?
Yeah,
Or
like,
just
something
both
like
of them
that.
comes from outer space, so now
Yeah,
there's
they
two
can be
of them that
separate.
comes.
That's not like the biggest thing. They can still hate each other without him being his parent.
I didn't even know that, so learn something new.
Yeah,
What?
Carnage-
Carnage is Venom's offspring?
yeah.
No, I always
Yeah.
thought they were separate. Didn't know these things.
Yeah, no. The story goes they both were in jail.
Yeah.
And
Venom,
I don't know.
Venom gave birth and it bonded with Cletus Cassidy's blood, which is the reason why he's red.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that in the movie, and he's just going to be red.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't know that part of the story. That's stupid.
Well, a lot
Well,
of things
it was something also Eddie Brock made a deal with Cassidy for
Yeah.
for whatever reason in jail or something.
Hmm.
Somewhere down the line. Somewhere along those lines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could have used another symbiote, or because it's not like the Venom name is getting you a big general audience.
Right.
Right.
You know, Spider-Man gets you a big general audience because everybody knows who Spider-Man is.
Mm-hmm.
Not everybody knows who Venom is. Only the big fans of Spider-Man
Correct.
knows who Venom is. So you make your money off of general audiences.
Mm-hmm.
If you want Dad to go see this movie, so you didn't have to make it Venom because Dad doesn't care if it's Venom or not. He doesn't know who Venom is.
Right.
So that's the big deal. I think you're right. They should have went with a different symbiote or something like that. Especially since Marvel's probably using this movie as a tester to see whether or not they'll let Sony have their universe joined up with MCU. Sony is not good at making these movies. They had a few okay ones.
I'm trying to think, what movie are they good at making? They did Skyfall, didn't they?
Yeah, Sony does the James Bond movies. I think. Yeah,
I have no clue.
I think they do the James
I
Bond
did. I
movies.
think they got it out there. It wasn't Jerry went bankrupt.
So, yeah, Skyfall was good. But their track record with these superhero movies are not good.
No, they're usually awful.
Well, Spider-Man 1 and 2 was okay. Amazing Spider-Man was okay. Well, 1 and 2 was good. Spider-Man 1 and 2 was good, I would say. 3 was bad. Amazing Spider-Man was okay. Amazing Spider-Man 2, they tried to create a universe, which people need to stop doing this and just make movies, and then you can like, it's not that hard. Marvel didn't, like, it is hard, but Marvel didn't go, okay, let's make an Avengers and throw all these Avengers Easter egg in Iron Man 1.
Yeah.
They made Iron Man, they made Hulk, they made Thor, they made Captain America, and then they put them together. And I don't understand why these other studios can't understand that.
Well,
Yeah.
I think number one, just write a good movie. I feel like that's like problem number one.
Yeah, the
It's
first
like
thing is
movies
make a good
just
movie.
aren't good.
Yeah. So that's why I'm still skeptical about Venom. I want it to be good.
I ain't gonna waste my $9.50.
I'm probably gonna waste my $9.50.
Yeah, maybe. It's gonna be PG-13 anyway. They changed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so they're not gonna have Venom eating people?
That's how you know they know it's trash.
Yeah,
know it's
because they
real,
want to
so
make more
everybody
money.
can
Yeah.
see. Yup.
They're changing their PG-13 to make more money. That is a theory. But of course, that upsets fans. To me,
I don't care. It ain't
I don't
gonna
care.
be
You don't have to make a movie rated R. Like, you can make a PG-13 Venom movie and it'd be good.
Yeah.
But like you said earlier, Deanna, just make a good movie, and then the rating that comes out of your good movie, that be its rating, rather than, oh, Deadpool did good, so I'm gonna make a rated R movie. Deadpool's completely different. You can't make Deadpool without it being rated R, because Deadpool is.
That's what it is. But
That's
I mean, I
what
kind
it
of
is.
feel like when I saw Logan, I felt like this movie didn't have to be rated R.
Yeah, they just wanted it to
They
be
just wanted
gory.
it to be, but I'm like, when he cut somebody's arm off, I know they bleeding. I don't need to see it.
Yeah, but some people say they need to see it, so whatever. I mean,
Okay.
it didn't. I don't think it added to the movie.
No, that's
No,
what I'm
it
saying.
didn't.
Like, it does
I mean, I
nothing
thought
for
Logan
me.
was a good movie anyway, and it would
But
have been
it's
a
like
good
it
movie
didn't
without
add
it.
anything to
Yeah,
it.
it was a
that
good story.
It has to be rated R.
Yeah.
It didn't.
I agree.
Yeah. So, and that is the news that we have. So we're going to talk about the Disney streaming service.
Okay.
And that will segue into our main topic, which is the Marvel TV shows. So, so when we were talking about Deadpool 2, you mentioned the Disney-Fox merger, which a big part of that merger, I don't know why a lot of people think Disney just bought Fox for the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four. Like, no, they didn't spend billions of dollars for that. Since they're setting up their streaming service coming up next year, that gives them a lot of stuff to use.
Who else uses Fox besides like not superheroes?
They own the Alien franchise. That gives them FX, the Fox TV shows.
Oh, they get all of that.
Yeah.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
yeah,
Wait
because
a minute.
all that is Fox.
That means Family Guy and Simpsons are owned by Disney now.
That crap is gonna go away from like Netflix now.
What stuff?
I know like Netflix still got they're holding on to their shows for a little bit, but like does that mean like, and first of all, I mean it's not on there and they need to put that on Netflix. But if it was, does that mean that Netflix wouldn't be able to show that anymore?
It depends on their contract.
Yeah, that's what the fear is.
Right.
But here's the thing for this. Now Netflix still will stay up and get to compete because they have everything. Rather, Disney is just Disney, Fox, Marvel, Star Wars.
yeah.
But you get their Disney TV shows, their Disney movies. I mean, dude, now instead of going out to buy a DVD, I can show my kid Aladdin on a streaming service.
You should
anytime.
already own Aladdin.
I don't own Aladdin. Calm down.
I don't own any Disney movies,
What? I own the Lion King. That's the only movie you don't
I
own.
don't even own Lion King, which is sacrilegious.
but I do know Aladdin and Lion King word for word though.
Yep.
I know Lion King
I
word
know
for
Lion King word for word.
word.
I'm waiting for your kid to be older so we can watch it together.
Yeah.
Look at you.
So you get the Disney movies, all that. Their Disney TV shows is great for kids. You know, they're
Yeah.
gonna love that. House of Mouse, too. Marvel cartoons. We probably get the '90s cartoons on there.
I would love that.
How much is this thing?
They said it's gonna be less than Netflix.
$4?
I don't know.
I'll pay $4 for
I'll
it.
play $4 for it.
We don't have a price yet, so
Oh.
but they said it's gonna be less than Netflix.
Because I mean, like, so occasionally I watch Family Guy on Hulu. That means I can't watch Family Guy on Hulu?
I don't know if Family Guy will make it to the streaming service because there's a couple of things that people said. Now, the Disney CEO mentioned that there will be no mature content on the Disney streaming
So
service.
Yes,
Family Guy
they
will
did
not
say
make
that.
it.
Yeah, and that kind of makes sense because this isn't Marvel streaming service. This is a
Family.
Disney streaming service.
So that means Alien won't be on there either.
Alien probably will not, which means
Right.
it probably go to Hulu because Disney owns a lot of Hulu. So,
So that mean because they were saying that the last of the MCU that's going to be shown on Netflix
It's Ant-Man
would
and
be
the Wasp.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
yeah, so
So-
those movies are going to be going to the streaming service. Now, going back to
I
Deadpool,
see.
people worried about that. That would probably go on Hulu if they're going to put it on a streaming service. You know, and again, Disney's not stupid. Deadpool's a franchise that makes money. They're going to use it. And everybody that's afraid, oh, they're going to make Deadpool PG-13 now, blah, blah, blah. No, they're not.
It's just not going to show up on the streaming service.
And I don't know why it can't even go under the Marvel banner. Marvel is not Disney.
Right.
They're owned by Disney.
Correct.
Just like Disney owns Touchstone, which comes out with rated R movies. So yes, you can put Deadpool under a Marvel banner because guess
It
what?
is.
What logo doesn't come up at any of the Marvel movies?
Disney.
Disney's logo doesn't come up.
No.
You only see it at the very end of the credits,
Well,
so
same
it doesn't
thing
matter.
with ESPN. You'll
Yeah.
see Mickey Mouse flopping around on the ESPN set.
Correct.
Yeah, so they can put Deadpool under the Marvel banner and it won't matter because it's not Disney. Yes, Disney owns them and they make their decisions what they can and cannot do,
Right.
but it's not, like you said, Mickey Mouse's face not on it, so they're not going to care whether or not it's mature
Right.
content or not.
Right.
And I don't know why people worry about that anyway because the Netflix shows are out.
Right. and
That's
mature.
owned by Disney too. They didn't go, oh my god, this is too dark.
Well, that's why they're staying on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's why they're staying on. Well, one reason why they're staying on Netflix. The second
Netflix got a
reason is
contract.
no, Netflix owns the rights to make TV shows for Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, all that. Because you got to remember, Netflix produces these shows. This is a Netflix
Right,
original.
So it's a Netflix show.
Yeah, they didn't just borrow the right to stream. So Netflix came out and said, until we cancel these shows, they will still be coming out.
Well, that makes sense, especially if Disney wants to keep it family friendly, which I ain't got a problem with. There's plenty of things on Disney I like.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
and it makes sense. So you have family friendly stuff on your Disney streaming service, and you'll still have all the other stuff that these people out here want.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't worry about Deadpool. I don't know why everybody's getting worried about it. You can't complain about the jokes because Deadpool is all jokes,
Right.
and it's easy to merge him into the Marvel universe. I don't know why everybody's complaining about that. The hardest part, I think, the hardest thing is mutants. Merging those into the Marvel universe.
I think just don't overthink it. Just be like, hey guys, Muse was around this entire time, and now we got something extra we need to
I
find.
say or just start from now instead of going trying to answer the question of how people didn't know about mutants all this time. The phenomenon is just starting now, and in the Netflix series, they're already setting up people not liking powered people, so
Right.
you can just merge that into the dislike for mutants.
Right.
True.
So
I feel like that it's really
Yeah.
simple to do because it's
Yeah.
it's basically already set up.
It is set
So
up
once
for
they get
that.
done fighting aliens, now we have mutants to fight with. All these people who've been all this time we thought were normal, all of a sudden isn't normal.
yeah, you can have Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. They were mutants, and they had the mutant gene, and it was just unlocked by Loki's scepter rather than it actually giving them the powers. And they just didn't know that these people were mutants.
I like that concept.
Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be that hard. Fantastic Four is easy. They just go out in space, get their powers.
Yeah.
Um,
But I heard rumor is that they're not going to try to reboot them again. Like they
well,
will,
yeah,
there will be
same thing you
characters
did with
introduced.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
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 Right. There's no origin story for
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, after you rebooted it already,
Yeah.
and it sucked the second time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's not do this again.
Yeah. Which, so that's good. And you know what? See, going back to talking about Sony, they even messed up that movie. Which that movie was good. Homecoming was excellent, but
I like Homecoming.
and people were saying, "Oh, how did Marvel mess up the years?" Saying 8 years later, and that messed up the whole timeline, and they corrected it. Well, they didn't really have to do anything. They kind of just ignored it.
Right.
But it seemed like, oh, well, Marvel is usually pretty good about this. You forget this movie was made by Sony, and I'm pretty sure Sony's the one that made the mistake. So. And usually Marvel doesn't put big title cards saying such and such time later because it causes problems.
Yep.
I didn't even need that.
Yeah.
But whatever. So, so that's the Disney streaming service. And since we were talking about the Netflix shows and other shows, I wanted to mention Gifted and Legion. Those, I don't think they should try. Just keep making these shows, but leave them separate.
Yeah.
Because you can't, either one of them, you can't really put them in the MCU without it messing up things. And they're really good TV shows.
They are. I agree. Especially The Gifted. The Gifted turned out to be a lot better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that was
and
good.
I am glad that they got renewed for a second season.
Mm-hmm.
Legion is good in a creepy type of way.
It's creepy.
It is really creepy, but it's good. I haven't watched season 2 yet. I'm going to watch it.
I haven't finished season 1. Is it still on Hulu?
Maybe.
Hope so. I plan on finishing it.
Yeah. So, yeah. Those shows are good.
I had DVR'd the whole series, but my hard drive got burnt or something, or got messed up. So they had to reboot everything. So everything I had recorded got erased,
It's not
and they
on
couldn't
demand?
save it. I can check if it's on demand, but I'm like, I recorded the whole thing so I can watch it at my leisure. So,
Well,
I own season 1 on Google Play, so whatever.
I mean, I've seen that.
there you go.
It's $12 or something like that.
$12.
For an entire season. That's less than it be in the store.
That's still too much money.
Okay, whatever. Speaking of that, there are trailers for Gifted and Iron Fist, which we can watch and comment on if you guys want.
There's a trailer for
The Gifted and Iron Fist.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So we'll take a look at that, and we'll comment on that. And through editing, it will only take a couple of seconds, I guess. So.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we just watched the trailers and the Iron Fist trailer. What do you guys think about that?
Looks a lot better than season 1.
I agree.
Yeah. Much better than season 1. Derek was mentioning that he was better in the Luke Cage series for the episode he was in. And I agree with that. Like, he wasn't all baby. Dan, oh my gosh.
I'm Danny Rand
Oh.
from Kung Lao. Look at my fist glowing. Wait, hold on. I have to practice my chi because the glow went away.
I have some stuff to talk about with his series on Netflix. Oh my god! But so that looks pretty good. Apparently, it looks like Davos is going to be one of the villains.
Yeah, the main antagonist.
I don't know. Did he steal the Iron Fist? It looks like he stole the Iron Fist from him, from Danny, or something like that.
Was that a thing?
I don't know if it doesn't really have to be a thing. They can make it up.
His fist glows red.
Yeah.
Maybe you go find out all we can about this Davos guy and find out how he got it.
Yeah, but they might not follow the comics, so.
They'll follow the general part of it.
Yeah. But I know Davos is like his rival
Okay.
in the comics, so I forget what he's called. Negative Fist? No. You know how they always anti-fist. They always do some kind of opposite thing. Reverse flash.
So wouldn't it be like whatever the opposite of iron is? Geniuses?
Plastic.
Wooden fist?
That's not good, Deanna.
Then it would just be on fire.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have fist in his name, but
I am the great wooden fist. chop his hand off with an axe.
Oh my god.
That's the end of Wooden Fist.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he doesn't have Fist in his name, but he is an Iron Fist, apparently. And, but I think Danny in the comics has two.
He has 2 Iron Fists.
Yeah, I think he can light up both his hands. I believe. I'm not sure. I think in that one Spider-Man cartoon he did it.
There's so many Spider-Man cartoons.
you
I
gotta
don't know.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
The last one?
Is it not the latest one where he had like Luke Cage and
Oh yeah, and White Tiger.
and White Tiger on his team and Nova.
Never watched that.
That was actually good. It was from the same people that made Avengers: Earth Mightiest Heroes.
Yeah, it's so childish. I can get down with it.
It was good. I mean, fine. You know,
I
like
mean,
it.
you like
Hey,
them,
you
just
know,
because I was
the
childish.
Deadpool episode in that series was really good. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna go over to these people and we're gonna undead them or unalive them." He was like,
Yeah.
what? You mean kill them?" He was like, "Oh, shh, we don't like the K word."
Yeah, I seen that episode.
That was so funny. But okay, so Iron Fist looks very good. Definitely better than season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Couple of bad guys. We see Misty Knight's going to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
She's got her robot arm. Looks pretty awesome. Yeah. Then we got Gifted. We watched that trailer too. That looks
really good.
really good. Gifted season 1 was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Polaris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty much a beast. Now, in the first season, they were saying she got stronger because of the baby's powers kind of combining with hers.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I wonder how they're going to do it. Like, is she going to become weaker after the baby's born, or?
I don't know.
Probably
Because, I mean, I understand, shows go by a different premise, but
Yeah.
in the comic books, she's almost as strong as Magneto, of her being his daughter.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe that just the baby helps her bring out her her inner strength because she was pretty. There were some whiny people up in that show though, right?
first 3 or 4 episodes it was.
Right.
Yeah.
So she's like all in her feelings, and that's why she couldn't use her power to the full effect.
True. Kind of like Professor X taught Magneto to use his in First Class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What was I going to say about that? I forget. It was something about Polaris. I don't remember. Oh, no. It's about the Destructor kids.
Okay.
Fun fact. They are the grandchildren of Werner von Strucker,
Yes.
which they can't use in that show because
Right.
he's part of the Marvel Universe, but
Mm-hmm.
they're actually his grandchildren.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. I'm like, oh, wow.
Yep.
He's dead in the MCU, but
Yeah.
yeah. So that was pretty cool. Gifted trailer looks awesome. It looks like it's gonna be dialed all the way up to 11 with the whole going after mutants and stuff further than they were going to do. All right, with the trailers. Oh, there's one last bit of news. I got this at the last minute. I forgot. Unfortunately, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is on an indefinite hold.
Is that because they got rid of that one guy?
Yeah, because the director, James Gunn, has been fired.
They can't find another director.
It's a lot of controversy over it. He was fired because he made some terrible tweets in the past. It wasn't current tweets. This was something that he made before he was even associated with Disney, and he deleted them. But somebody dug them back up. I understand this. Like, people are going against Disney. I understand because it's out in the open now, and they can't be associated with
Right.
that type of thing. But it kind of sucks too because it's almost like you can't be redeemed for something that you did wrong in the past. Which apparently he has redeemed himself. He hasn't been doing things like that.
Right. Yeah. That's why it's always important when they say, the things that you do in the past,
Doesn't say.
it doesn't stay there. especially when it's on the internet. And it's funny because it's like now with the internet, everything is available right away, and it doesn't go away.
Yeah, it never goes away.
Right.
And that's the thing. That's the thing about being online. So, lesson for people, just don't do stupid things online.
It's funny because growing up, there was like never tape record yourself. Like don't video record, don't tape to record yourself because that video was going to come up later.
Yeah.
And it is like now we're beyond that because now we can record from our cell phones. We got Twitter, we got Facebook, we got Instagram.
Well, first of all, how dumb are you? Like, if you're going to say something racist or homophobic or whatever, like, why would you put that online?
Well,
The
he
whole
was
world is
supposed to
gonna
be,
say it.
he was supposed to be a provocateur, and apparently it was jokes about rape and pedophilia and
That's never
stuff.
funny.
Yeah.
It's never funny, no. Which is like you should.
That was an episode on Law and Order.
Yeah. So yeah, he was wrong for doing it, but then again, I say it's like, do you continue to punish a person indefinitely for
I don't
something
think
they've done
so.
in the past?
I mean,
But again, I still understand Disney's.
I know, I understand that because
Yeah.
they got a whole franchise and stuff they got to worry about. But
You you can't be
Finding
the
another
House of
director.
Mouse and have someone making jokes about pedophilia on like
Yeah.
that's not.
no, I mean, I certainly get it. I certainly don't think he's like the best director ever. Where it's like
He did a good job on Guardians of the
second
Galaxy.
one sucked.
What?
Yes,
I like
outta
the
here.
second
it
The
one.
second one was good.
No sense.
It made a lot of sense.
No, it was trashy. He's not like a fantastic director where they can't find someone else to make this movie.
They can.
I mean, yeah, they definitely
But-
can find somebody else to make the movie.
Question is will Dave Bautista stay because he is apparently outraged at James Gunn's firing. So,
Can't do it without him.
yeah, you need Drax.
Yeah.
he's
I'm invisible
he's
right
really
now.
funny. That was
You
hilarious.
can't see me. Wait, what? You can? You can't see me?
It's like,
Maybe
I've
if I
mastered the art.
stand really still.
I've mastered the art of moving so slowly that is imperceptible. I mean, you can always get another comic relief character. I wouldn't want them to, like the cast they have, and I think he did really good with the cast.
Yeah.
He did a good job,
Definitely.
at least, at minimum, with these
Well,
movies.
first of all, ain't he under contract?
He is, so he's
Well,
probably
then there
staying.
you go.
Will you get the same performance from him?
I don't see why not.
I mean, I just feel like if you just like throw in a towel and like go half on it, just like in real life, they can fire you and you don't get paid.
True.
Yep.
All right. So, moving on from that, we're going to talk about our main topic, which is the Marvel TV shows. We're going to talk about this because we have a couple of TV shows coming up. We just watched the Gifted trailer, and Iron Fist is coming out in a couple of weeks here. So, we'll do that. So, starting off, we have the 1974 Spidey Super Stories.
Why are we starting with that when none of us have seen that?
We're not starting with that. When I was looking up the shows and stuff, it came in 1974 Spidey Super Stories on PBS.
Wow. I can just
For-
imagine on how
for
horrible
4
that
seasons.
is.
Did you
Four
watch an
seasons?
episode?
No, I didn't watch an episode.
Well, you should have.
Be that stupid Spider-Man where they turn the camera so it looks like. I think they had remember we had those VHSs
Yeah.
from Mom and Dad of the old Spider-Man
It was like
cartoon,
that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and at the beginning they had a guy in a Spider-Man suit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be like that. If you've ever seen pictures or clips of these old Spider-Man TV shows, they're
don't,
absolutely horrible.
I feel like I should find some now.
But no, we won't talk about that. First, we'll start with the ABC shows. So, of course, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. started it off, which I figured we'll do a short review of the show. Now, I do listen to this podcast where he gives them a rating. It's either the best show ever or the worst show ever. Nothing
Okay,
between.
nothing in between.
So I don't want to steal his idea, but we'll just say it's good or bad. So, which is stealing his idea, but I don't care. But yeah, so no in between. It's either good or bad.
Okay.
So Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., of course, the first season was not good. I'm going to go ahead and say it wasn't good. You can't say the season was good because of the last 2 episodes.
Last 2 episodes were good.
Like, no, but it's a 22 episode season.
It led right into the Winter Soldier.
Well,
It's
this is-
perfect.
It didn't lead into it.
It just got better afterwards.
Yeah, no, I think the problem was they were waiting until the Winter Soldier came out. So they didn't have story. They didn't have story until
Well,
it
then
came
write
out.
a story until it comes out. That don't make
That's
no
what they
sense.
should have done, and they didn't do it. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it was kind of like, oh, let's just go chase this artifact. And I know characters are supposed to have arcs, but Sky's character was
She still
horrible.
sucks. She can't act.
I like her in the later seasons. She's
I
pretty
do.
good.
I
Yeah.
do.
She's emotional.
Yeah, she's emotional.
And I like
Some
her
people
character
are-
on Marvel's Contest of Champions. It's
You
pretty
don't
sweet.
know I'm playing that.
What? Is that a mobile game?
Yes, you should
That
check it
sounds
out.
bad.
God, no.
Yes.
First of all, my phone doesn't have enough memory for games. So that's what happens when you get a $50 phone from Walmart. It's pretty good at everything else. It's actually a pretty good phone.
Like good
sure.
old straight talk.
Yep. Hey, I got unlimited data and it works. Unlike, remember, what was it, North Coast? North Coast Wireless? You didn't have service anywhere.
Anywhere.
Oh my god. Of
Couldn't
course.
go out of town.
Yeah.
Phone shut off.
So, I'm going to give the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a bad. Season 2 got better.
Oh, wait, we going season by season?
Shortly,
Ain't it
we're
like
not going
100
to...
seasons?
It's only 5 seasons.
5.
That's a lot.
And this is going to be the last one.
Is it the last one?
Yep.
6, yeah.
Yeah,
Season
because
six
it's not
last
coming out until after
Infinity War.
Infinity Wars Part 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they were afraid season 5 was going to be the last one, but Disney... No, season 5 wasn't going to happen, and Disney forced
Yeah.
ABC to make it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I want them to keep making it. It's a pretty good show. I mean...
Yeah. I agree.
Season 2, dealing with Sky's mom and stuff, definitely better.
That's better. I don't know. I'll give it a good.
I'm still giving it a bad.
Are you? Is that when she like discovers her dad and whatnot?
Yeah. That's when she finds out who he is.
I'm giving it a
And
bad
definitely
because
pick
Trip
it up.
died.
Ah, Trip was mean. They should have
Trip
killed
was
Mac.
the dude.
They should have killed Mac. Taylor yells that every time we watch it. She wonders why I watch like the episode before her, and she said, "Oh, we're supposed to watch it together," but she talks during the episode. So I have to pre-watch it before we watch it. But anyway, yeah, I think Mac should have died and we should have kept Trip. I like Trip.
Yeah.
No, season 2 was good, but it gets a bad because Trip died.
Okay, fine.
What was season 3?
With her father?
Oh, no, that was season 2 with her father.
No.
No.
Season 2 was
2 was
she
with her
in, like,
mom and
that
she finds out
that fake-
about her dad.
Asian place. Where all the,
Yeah, her father kills her mother in the end.
Yeah.
No, but isn't season 3 mainly with her dad?
No.
Season 3 was when that
Lash.
alien
Yeah.
That-
Season 3 was with Lash and
Hive.
Hive, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that was good.
That
Yeah,
was very good.
that was good.
I'm definitely giving that a good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that when Westmajig was in the Blue Moon or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she got sent to the other planet. That I think
Yeah.
season 3 is when the show like solidified itself as like
Mm-hmm.
telling really good stories.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a really good story. Like that was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the practical effects with I think Lash looked horrible. Honestly,
It's low budget.
but it's TV, so
Yeah.
the TV gets passed.
Yeah.
But that story on that was good.
Yeah.
I did not like Lincoln.
yeah.
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 Okay.
I was glad. Yeah, I didn't like him.
Lincoln can go somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, any character associated with Daisy can go somewhere.
Yeah.
Just all of them.
The season 4 with the LMD story arc,
That was good.
Dude.
That was
Very
good.
good.
dude,
That was good.
That season definitely gets good because it's like that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And you had Ghost Rider in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Yeah. And I like how they brought in Ghost Rider
Yeah.
and then basically make made it an understanding of like these are all different dimensions.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like it's not where you got heaven and you got hell and you got all these. It's just like you have all these different worlds and all of them revolve
with
around
Thor,
each
they're
other.
not even different dimensions. They're just different planets.
Yeah.
Honestly, like
Yeah.
with Thor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it grounded it.
Mm-hmm.
It made it make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man, there's crazy stuff happening with that LMD story arc though. Like
Yeah.
they went in an unexpected route. Fitz,
Yeah.
Dude's a beast, right? Dude, like
he is
Madam
a good.
Hydra.
He is a good actor. I forget his name. I forget his actual
no.
name. But
Something
the actor
like
that plays Fitz,
Yeah.
he is a good actor, and
Yeah.
isn't it in something or another?
yeah,
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's long. And in season 5, Deanna said she didn't finish. She didn't finish that.
Sure didn't. I'm
I
just gonna
didn't-
watch the last episode.
I didn't finish it either.
I'm gonna go with bad.
Just I would say it's bad. Like it took too long.
I'm gonna say it was good. I think I do agree with the length of it. You know, at first when they were in space, I enjoyed it, but I found myself going like, okay, can we get back to Earth now? And then when they got back to the regular time, it ramped up towards the end. Like the last 5 episodes or stuff was
But
pretty
they
good.
spent so much time like looking for some deep gravity something or
Yeah,
another.
so they can get back.
and I'm like, how many episodes
with
are
the
we gonna be looking for this thing?
Kree,
It
yeah.
just-
Yeah.
Get to the point.
You know what? No, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna give it a bad because Elena, stupid.
Yes, she is.
She's very
Like,
dumb.
If
And
I know the
you
future,
didn't get to
why
the-
wouldn't I tell them?
If you didn't get to the end, you don't know how
You
stupid
talking about,
she is.
Yo-Yo?
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
the
stupid.
last part I saw was when I guess she didn't have a leg or something. and
She was missing her
chained.
arms. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
she sees herself in
Right,
the
I
future.
seen that.
And so, like, her future or past, whatever self, tells her, like, what they need to do to make it,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and then she keeps it to herself.
Yeah. And then she gets mad at everybody for making these decisions and starts fighting everybody. And it's like, just outright tell them. She didn't tell them until like the very
Right.
end of the season. And it's like, just tell them and then they can act accordingly.
Right.
I could be like, Darren, don't wear a blue shirt. You wear the blue shirt, the world go in.
Right.
And I sit there watching this dude put on blue shirts.
Right, he put on a blue shirt and then it's
And
just,
she's
you
just
get
like-
mad because he wearing a blue
Right.
shirt.
I'm
Yeah.
like, why would she not tell them what they needed to
Yeah,
do?
she was very annoying in that.
She's annoying. Max annoying.
Max,
Does she die? She could die. They both could die.
Yeah.
Do I need to watch the last episode and hope they die?
They don't die.
Oh.
Oh, but there was an episode with Fitz.
Is that when he was like locked up in the thing?
What? No. Before he got locked up, it's like when the fear dimension started taking over the.
Yeah. And then I
yeah.
realized like he really is an evil kind of person.
Yes,
That
dude.
episode was good.
That was, oh my goodness, his acting in that,
Yeah.
100%.
I like evil Fitz.
Evil Fitz, very good. Agent Carter was the next show.
Okay.
I would give it first season good.
First
season
season was
good.
good.
Yeah, first season good. Second season, I liked Agent Carter, but I'm gonna give it a bad just because I didn't like the last few episodes. I don't think.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch it. I don't remember.
It was
a lot
hit
of
and
it.
miss with me. It was like one episode would be good and
Yeah.
the other episode wouldn't be.
Yeah,
Like it was hit and miss with me on season 2. Like season 2 didn't like grab at me like season 1, where it's
Yeah.
just like, season 2. I ended up just watching it because it's Agent Carter. It's another Marvel superhero. Let me watch this.
yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, and I do wish they didn't cancel it though, because I kind of wanted to see her make Shield.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that would be pretty good. And season 2 wasn't bad enough for the show to be canceled. I don't think.
No.
Yeah. But it gets a bad for me anyway. And then the show that doesn't exist, in my opinion, Inhumans.
We ain't gotta like go in detail. It was
so we
just
ain't even
bad.
got to go in detail about that
God.
show. That was bad. Number one, Inhumans for me, it's not even big enough with their characters outside of Black Bolt where I would even care.
Well, I feel like it's the same thing with like Daredevil. Like I thought Daredevil was stupid, but it was a good TV show. I felt like I think Inhumans are dumb, but if it was a good TV show, I could have got into it.
I mean, before this merger, they could have used Inhumans as the mutants of the Marvel Universe, which I think they were trying to do, setting it up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But I don't even know what to say about this show. Like, I forced myself to watch it.
Yeah,
all the
I
way
did
through.
too. I
Like,
watched
literally
it all the way
forced.
through.
Now, the first episode, I was like, oh, okay, give it a little bit. I can see where they're going. And then it was just like, no, this is dumb.
Yeah.
The character motivations were stupid.
I think a lot of
you
things,
got Medusa and you cut her hair off in the first episode or something like that.
Yeah.
I
think
would,
there's
Then
a
it's
lot
like,
of
okay,
things. I
basically
think-
she doesn't have her powers anymore because
So what's the point? I felt like it was a lot of bad acting.
acting
I
was absolutely
feel like visual effects
horrible.
was awful.
Even for TV, it was bad.
Even for TV, it was just so much that, and just I
It
don't
felt
know.
rushed. Acting was horrible.
Yes.
Motivation. There was no motivations, no character motivations, and then the people we're supposed to root for in the show, they weren't good people.
Right.
I understand why we want to revolt against Black Bolt.
Yeah.
So I get
Yeah.
a stupid power and it's like to the minds with you. Like,
Right. Yeah.
But, okay, this is not a good system, and why are we on the moon? I'm sorry.
I
like,
don't know, you might have to ask Marvel about that one.
yeah, like it's really dumb. It's just stupid. That gets worse than bad. It's horrible. It doesn't exist in the Marvel universe. Now we're gonna go to some of the streaming shows, starting with the ones not on Netflix. So you have Runaways, or technically Cloak and Dagger is on ABC because it's
Yeah.
on Freeform, which used to
Right.
be
ABC Family.
Yeah.
Right. So it's
Yeah, so Cloak and Dagger. I don't know if you guys watched that.
I watched some.
I have seen the first 2 episodes.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm gonna give it a good. I feel like again, it's
Yeah.
they're slow in getting to the point.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it seems a little slow. Some of the Netflix shows have the same problem.
Yeah, but it's interesting enough. For me
But
to
this
watch.
is only 8 episodes, I think.
Yeah.
Well, right, and 4 episodes in, they still ain't together. So
Yeah, they took a while to get to the point. And I think the second season is going to be a lot better. I'm still going to give it a good because at least it was interesting
I give it a good.
and it made sense. If you watch the last episode, I think I told Deanna this, but the climax of that episode should have been good, but they chose to put this stupid pop song over it, and it just ruined. It absolutely ruined. Like, the CGI wasn't that good, but again,
Okay.
I say it's TV. I give it a
Yeah.
pass. So, but the song just took away from the whole thing. I'm like, play some dramatic music, not this pop song. Like, I'm just imagine if Winter Soldier came out and when he blew up Nick Fury's car, a pop song was playing. Like,
Okay, I got it.
or when Joker had a knife in that guy's mouth in The Dark Knight, and they
Yeah.
started playing a pop song.
Right.
Like, yeah, no, that doesn't work. Whoever made that decision, it was
Yeah.
dumb. I'm sorry, that was my biggest complaint about this show. Because when I watched it, I was like, "What?
I got
what
you.
are you doing?" But no,
I got to check that out. Now I'm probably going to be thinking the same thing. As soon as it come on, I'll be like, yep, Darren, you were right. What the heck is this crap?
all right. Hulu original Runaways.
I'll give it a good.
That definitely was good. Now it's so funny because I didn't know anything about. Well, I didn't know anything about Cloak and Dagger either. Oh, I did want to mention some stuff about Cloak and Dagger. Interesting. They completely changed their story. Not that I care because
Not completely.
well, sort of.
Yeah.
Their origin was in New York, not New Orleans. The girl is the daughter of a supermodel who lives in Shaker Heights, Ohio.
Yes.
Which I'm like, this person couldn't have been from Ohio because, I mean, yes, Shaker has some rich places, but those are doctors and lawyers and stuff. There is not a supermodel is not living in Shaker Heights, Ohio.
So she was from Shaker. Did
Lived in Shaker
Lived in
Heights,
Shaker?
Ohio. Yes.
she, first of all, if I'm a model, you leave Ohio.
Yeah.
Like,
The
seriously.
model will be living in L.A. or New York or something.
Ohio's like the most boringest state. Why would I stay there?
All right.
And then living down the street with the ghetto 2 blocks away from you?
Yeah.
Nope.
But the guy
That
that
story's similar.
Coke, well, he was on drugs.
Yeah, he was the thief and the one on drugs. They
But
swapped it.
they kept the cop shooting his brother though.
I think the cop, was it his brother? I think it was his friend.
Yeah.
What a cop shot.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It made sense. It was
Yeah.
a similar storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was
but it
something.
makes sense of his powers because his powers act just like heroin. It's like he has to be able to, I guess, when he teleports or whatever or absorbs people, that helps him.
Okay, yeah.
Because
they
like
said some,
if
I
he
don't-
doesn't use his power, it hurts.
I think they changed that aspect of his power because
Yeah.
I did read that he has a hunger or something like that.
that he has to use his power, and it was because that he was a heroin addict before he got his powers.
Okay, so they're changing that, which
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind changing that. Now they did swap it. She's the thief and the drug addict in this, which is interesting that they changed how. Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, I don't wonder why they swapped it. But I think overall it's a good show. Runaways, we already said, very good show. I'm interested to see them do a Runaways Cloak and Dagger kind of
That's
crossover.
not happening.
I think it is happening because Cloak and Dagger was a part of the Runaways at some point.
But it
In
gotta
the comics.
cross platforms.
They've crossed platforms before.
On what? Don't we mention no nonsense Arrow and whatever.
I'm not talking about
The
Arrow.
detective that was in Cloak and Dagger is actually mentioned in Luke Cage season 2.
Yeah, it's because she's from New York.
Yep.
Yeah. It's Marvel. They can cross it. It's all in the same universe, right?
Yeah.
So they can cross it.
Yeah.
Plus, ABC is owned by Disney,
Correct.
and Disney owns most of Hulu.
Yeah.
So yes, they can cross it.
Oh.
I don't think it would be that big of a deal to do. I'm not saying it'd probably be like the other crossovers they have. It's not going to be a whole season. Probably be like an episode or two.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can have one of maybe Dagger joins the Runaways for the season or something like that. That wouldn't be
Right.
that big of a deal. Netflix shows, which I think is the epitome of Marvel TV. Started with Daredevil season 1. Good. That season was amazing. I
Yeah.
think it was pretty good. Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, his Kingpin is
Yeah.
that was amazing, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. That I was not expecting that, to be
Yeah.
honest. And yeah.
And I really want them to use him as a Spider-Man villain in one of the movies.
Yeah.
Oh
That-
yeah.
I think that's a good contrast.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, Spider-Man's all, teenager, giddy, happy, and then you get this Kingpin in there. That would be,
Yeah.
I mean, kind of the same with what they did with the Vulture, because, he was this menacing dude.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. They need to do that.
Yeah.
I hope they do. I don't know if they will, but.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Season 2,
Good.
Bad.
I like season 2.
I mean, unless you divide it in halves.
I very
First half's good, second half bad.
can't divide it. The whole season is
So then
good
it's
or
all bad.
It is good or bad. So I'm going to give it a bad as
All
well.
right. Well, I guess I'm voted out then. I guess it was bad.
I'm going to give it a bad as well. Now, season 2 was good. It was a good season.
Red.
And Punisher, he brought it in
Yeah.
that first half of that season. But the stuff with the hand,
Stuff with the hand and
Electra.
I liked Electra.
I didn't have a problem with Electra. I had a problem with that girl.
What girl?
What's her name? Paige.
Oh, Karen Page.
Karen
Yeah.
Page.
Well, Karen and Foggy annoyed me in this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're-
To
Yeah.
no end.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I
It made
agree.
sense.
They were so
And then
annoying.
how are you mad at him for being a daredevil, but you're willing to help the Punisher? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're killing people, and this dude is
This
killing
dude
people,
is
blowing arms and
mass
faces
murdering
and heads off.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
come
just-
on.
And Daredevil wasn't killing people. He was
No,
just beating people.
She's annoying. She could die. So they need to hurry up and get her addicted to crack or whatever it was in the comics and get rid of her.
Yeah, so only because of the system that we've created, it can only be good or bad. I give this season a bad.
I already was voted out on it, and y'all made very good argument points. So,
But
I go with bad.
let it be known that in general, I did enjoy season 2. Jessica Jones, season 1,
Good.
very good. Kilgrave, oh my,
Yeah.
like the villains in the Netflix shows, like a complete contrast to the movies. You know, because like the movies, a lot of times the villains was like okay, until you had like Winter Soldier, you got Loki, Thanos, Killmonger, Killmonger.
Yeah, Killmonger, Black Panther.
Yeah, those were really good villains.
Yeah.
But Jessica Jones, man, Purple Man,
Yes.
Kilgrave,
Yes.
dude, that was a psychological
Yeah.
thriller, like
Yeah.
for real. Like, there's nothing like you can't control what you're doing.
Right, right.
You gotta
You just be like,
left his daughter on the corner.
yeah. Yep. Stick your hand in a
Oh yeah, and
garbage disposal. You
Dude.
know. But how he did his mom though was
Oh my
like
God.
stab yourself on how many times you lied to me.
Oh my god. Or Jerry Hogarth's wife,
Yeah.
and she was like death by a thousand cuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good season all the
Yeah.
way through. All the way through, good season.
All the way through. Yep.
Jessica Jones season 2.
Bad.
Bad. I don't even know if we need to talk about it.
It was just bad.
It
Just
was
like
bad.
nothing else we can talk about. It was
Horrible.
just- it
I mean,
wasn't
just
good.
no real villain plot.
Uh-uh.
It wasn't.
You know,
I know. I have to
Trish
give
was
this a
pissing
bad-
me off.
Trish, oh my god,
My
man.
goodness.
But I did enjoy it. But I know I have to give it a bad.
I didn't enjoy nothing about it.
definitely
I was
wasn't
trying
a
to
good-
figure out what you enjoyed.
Right.
It had some good points.
It did
in
not.
it.
Move on to the next show.
Thank you, D. Thank you.
All right, so Luke Cage, season 1. I have to give it a bad because of his brother, Diamondback. Diamondback was
Pointless.
Pointless. It was
Yeah.
good until they killed Cotton.
like, now Cottonmouth
Cottonmouth was
that
bad.
was
yes.
a villain. Like, oh my goodness, he was
Yeah.
menacing, excellent. So first half of this season was excellent, and then
Yeah.
Diamondback came in, and it was just weird.
It was so
Yeah.
pointless.
Yeah.
It was
like,
just
what the
weird,
heck?
and then the season slowed down then too.
Yeah.
Where's
Like,
my
it was-
super suit? Because that's what he had.
And it was kind of I didn't like the second part of that.
Yeah, so I go with that.
Season 2,
Good.
good all the way
Good.
through.
Bushmaster.
I think they learned a lesson and stopped splitting the seasons up into this villain first.
I don't
Yeah.
mind a split if the second half was good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was the same thing with Daredevil season 2. You had this one villain for the first half, and then you
Right.
swapped it, and it was bad.
Yeah.
Luke Cage, you had Bushmaster through the whole thing. It did do a kind of a swap, but this person was a villain already,
Yeah.
so
Agreed.
I liked it. And then Bushmaster, excellent.
Excellent. Yep.
Okay. Them called me Bushmaster.
Don't call me.
I
It
like
was
that.
like Mariah Dillard. No.
Stokes. Mariah
Stokes.
Yes, that was good. Music, as always, on Luke Cage.
Oh, always.
Excellent.
Always.
Excellent music. Iron Fist.
I
Bad.
mean, you
Bad.
mentioned the Iron Fist and the ending on the music. I do like the music on Iron Fist.
First
Yeah.
of all, I feel like the fighting scene, which I don't understand.
Choreography was bad.
Choreography was so bad, and I'm like, how do you get it so right in Daredevil and so wrong in Iron Fist?
Different
Yeah.
choreographer.
And then, I mean, he was just
I'm Danny Rand.
Yes,
Oh.
that.
I need to find my
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 biggest
chi.
complaint. My biggest
The
complaint.
protector of Kung Lao.
It's like, how stupid can you be, Danny Rand? Where you go, I am the immortal Iron Fist. I am from Kunlun. And it's like, no one knows what that is. Stop telling people that. Like,
it
why?
sucked. I didn't even feel it. I
Why
watched
would
the
you
first episode, I
say,
was like, I
who
can't
are
listen
you?
to
I
this.
am the immortal Iron Fist. No. People are supposed to be like, oh, yes, okay, I get it now. You're the protector. No, they're not. That's why you got thrown into the loony bin, because you sound crazy.
Right.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
I watched
Oh
the
my
first
God.
It was
episode and
definitely
said, this
bad.
sucks.
I didn't finish it either. I had the last 2 episodes, and I said, forget it. Okay.
I did finish it.
Yeah, no. Next.
and it was bad.
But it does look good. They did do him better in the Luke Cage season.
Yes.
His fight choreography was good in the Luke Cage season.
Yes.
And I think they did change the choreographer. I did
So
read
they
something
learned a
there.
lesson.
Yeah. And he acted less like a baby. So
Yeah.
I think that's going to be pretty good. Because Iron Fist, he's supposed to be wise and like...
Oh, well, he definitely ain't that.
No, he's not. Punisher.
Yes.
Good. I say good. A lot of people don't like this. I don't know why.
I like Punisher.
I
It's just
liked
he
it.
just cracks me up. Just
I just feel like, okay, I'm gonna say I didn't finish it.
Okay.
Not because I didn't like it. I just like get over it already.
No, that's his point.
That's
the point of the Punisher.
I said
He doesn't get over
they
it.
should have had him in Infinity War and just told him that Thanos was the one that killed his family. He would have came out there shooting up all kind of Infinity Stones. He would have spray painted another skull on all black. And he would have been murking Thanos with stone bullets, just shooting him with time stone bullets. Just where did he get them? We don't know. He the Punisher. It don't matter. He killed his parents. I mean, not his parents, but he killed his family.
I think they showed it. It's been a while since I saw that season.
Well,
But
who would now?
where he
he
picked
get
up
all
his
his
guns.
stuff
I think they showed where he got it from.
It's like every time he kills somebody from the government, they have some secret bunker with a whole bunch of guns in it, and he ends up taking them.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, I'm telling you, every government
I'm
person
pretty
this
sure
dude
he got it
killed,
from Turk in this season.
All right,
he
so
got all the computer stuff from
maybe I
Turk.
shouldn't ask questions because I only watched the first episode.
Oh, yeah. No, but yeah, he got all
Well,
the
you know,
guns.
Turk is the one person that's in all the
Is
seasons.
that the guy in the van in the cartoon?
Yes.
No, Turk is.
Oh, not
That's
Turk.
Daredevil.
Turk is the guy in every Marvel show on Netflix.
That black guy.
The black
that
guy.
keeps getting beat up by all the superheroes.
Oh,
Yeah,
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 okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of Micro.
Yeah, Micro
With the
is in
van.
this season.
That's the guy
He's
in
the
the
guy
van.
in the
Yeah.
van. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he does all the technology
Yeah,
stuff.
that was good.
Technical
Like their relationship was good in this
Yeah.
season. I liked it.
yeah.
I liked it.
Okay.
I did like how they introduced this character. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was done well.
I'll finish it one day.
Defenders.
I would give that a good.
I'm gonna give it a bad. I'm gonna give it a bad. It was slow. They weren't the Defenders for like the first
I
5
feel like the whole
episodes.
season was slow moving.
The
thought the last episode was
motivation
cool.
of the villains, it was kind of weird.
They were
doing
fighting against each other.
everything. The arc from Daredevil season 2 and Iron Fist led to them digging underground for some dragon bones.
That was
Right.
that was a stretch.
I'm
I feel like
like-
the whole thing was a stretch. The whole thing
Yeah.
when they all showed up at that one building was a stretch.
Yeah, but
Oh, that they randomly just
Yeah.
ended up there.
I didn't like that they randomly did it though. I mean, they could have made it more.
I think the problem with it
But-
is that it was like a real stretch to get this all together.
Yeah, it definitely could have been better. That's why I'm giving it a bad because it could have been better. I like it.
I guess trying to figure out like what would be a common cause for them to get together.
I mean, the hand is a good point. They just
Yeah.
needed a stronger because you had Nobu telling Wilson Fisk that they had to have this area, the big hole in the ground from Daredevil season 2.
Yeah.
The whole point of Iron Fist season.
Yeah.
And I think it was just disappointing that it's like, oh, we just need these dragon bones so we can live forever. It's like, what? you know, I thought they were doing something real devious.
Right, like why you need that big
You know?
old hole for a dragon?
Yeah, I'm like, and I guess the concern was that New York was going to collapse underneath it.
Right, because I guess that was supposed to be the center
Yeah.
or whatever.
Guys,
And
it's
that the
not how it
structure
works.
of the
It's
island.
not how it works. We have a civil engineer here, and she says it's not how it works.
Right. Yeah. I think, and I mean, maybe this will be the Defender season 2. Just like you have the heroes that got together, have the villains come together too. I mean,
Not everybody
growing
like that.
because I mean, growing up with cartoons, and even now with TV show crossovers, that's the thing. That's the common thing.
Yeah.
These two villains got together and was like, "Hey, we want to do this. We want to take over the world or take over the city or whatever it is."
Honestly, you could just do the Defenders versus the Kingpin.
Yeah.
like he's big enough. He's big enough.
But
to-
I mean, but can you imagine though? You got the Kingpin, and the Kingpin is seeing what Mariah Dillard is doing and saying, "Hey, I can help your cause if
Yeah.
you do this for me."
yeah,
You know, and then somebody with Iron Fist, and then with Jessica Jones. It's just like, okay, how the Defenders was, it was just like, oh, it's the Hand, but the only people that really know the Hand is the Daredevil and Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Nobody else know nothing about it.
Yeah, Luke Cage is there just because he promised some kid or something like
Yeah.
that.
It was that was a
People in
stretch.
Harlem were dying,
Yeah.
so he joined the fight. I don't even remember why Jessica Jones was in it. Why was she in it?
Because she was following Luke Cage, or Luke Cage was following her, something like that.
No, because Matt ended up being her lawyer because Foggy asked him to, I'm assuming.
So she must have she must have beat up somebody. That was another thing. I'm like, how everybody else can go around beating up by people, but Jessica Jones get it and then she gets arrested.
Because she does it in the daytime. Duh.
Yeah.
And she really don't really care either.
And yeah, everybody likes Luke Cage for some reason.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Jessica, but everybody. Well, but she doesn't have the personality, a likable personality.
True, and that's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then people seem to die around her, so
Yeah, she kind of got that Wolverine complex going on.
yeah. So yeah, but overall, here's what I'm saying, and I understand that all these upcoming seasons is, before Avengers: Infinity War, and the next seasons are probably going to be after.
Yes.
You have to address what happened in Infinity War.
They're not going to, so get over
You
it.
have to address. You can't just go, oh, half the world disappeared. I don't care if they come back. Somebody, I want to at least a throwaway line. Like, I remember you were gone for the such and such time. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, that's a big thing. And if this is all one universe and half of the universe disappeared, you can't just brush it off like nothing ever happened.
Agreed. Because they already said that, like, with Spider-Man, and it was supposed to be Guardians of the Galaxy, that they're picking up right after the events of
but we're talking
part
about
2.
TV shows on Netflix.
I mean,
Not
I know.
movies.
I'm agreeing with Darren, like, they should tie it in. I'm saying that to say, like, okay, in the Spider-Man movie, it's not going to be they're going to spend 15, 20 minutes about what happened in Infinity War, but there is going to be mention of that in
like
the
what
movie.
happened in Avengers, there was an effect, and the effect of the Avengers shows in all these shows.
Yes.
All they're gonna do is what they did in Daredevil. Oh, remember when aliens came?
I'm fine with that.
And that's fine.
I'm fine with that. Okay. So remember when half the world disappeared? Okay, just acknowledge that it happened because you can't brush it off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You can't.
Half the world did disappear. And if you saw the extra credits with Ant-Man.
I didn't see Ant-Man.
Oh, you didn't see Ant-Man?
No.
Yeah. Well, people disappeared.
I'm waiting for it to show up on Netflix.
Okay.
Well, people
I mean, I don't...
Obviously.
You know what? That's fine. It's not like a...
Yeah, I mean, it was his own story, but going to what Darren said, they connected it.
Well, the movies will connect. I'm telling y'all, these shows ain't about to connect.
They have to do it. Like I said, I understand all these seasons happened before Infinity War happened. Mm-hmm. But now that all the writers know, you got to throw... Especially Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You can't come up with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. be pissing me off.
And nothing happened.
Yeah. But this is why Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this last season is picking up after that because they're saying they're connecting the events.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the most likely show to address it.
Okay, fine.
I don't think the rest of them will.
Yeah.
Well, tell me that Misty Knight disappeared and then she came back or something. Like,
I didn't know where you were.
Because
like you were going for
part
forever.
2 of Infinity War, or sorry, Avengers 4, is supposed to take place like a couple of years after.
No lie, really?
Yeah.
Oh dang! The whole world disappeared for a whole 4 years or something.
I mean, they got to figure out how to find Thanos.
Yeah, they're not going to just
it's
come
a
up
comic
with.
book. I figure they figured out the next day. Like, got it.
Nah.
No, it's some.
You know they
time.
make it kind of real life too. So
Yeah,
wasn't-
I mean,
happening
one, you got to
sometime.
find Thanos. 2, you got to figure out who's still left.
That, and then there's time travel involved too, because there is a teenage Cassie cast in the movie.
Don't know who that is.
Ant-Man's daughter.
Who cares
Oh,
about her?
right.
She is a superhero.
In
She
the
got
comic
powers,
books.
or she's like another Ant-Man?
Another Ant-Man.
She's like another Ant-Man.
That's dumb. Who cares?
Yeah, but she's supposed to be like a lot better because like she is able to go in time.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know her powers or anything.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
it's like basically she understands and coming to the knowledge of all that stuff, like with Hank Pym and his wife combined, and being able to control that, like the quantum realm, the time realm, all of that. But then I was just like,
I don't know if they're going to do that.
But I'm like, but isn't Doctor Strange supposed to be able to do that?
He's dead.
Oh,
Doctor Strange is dead.
Okay, then. Well, then it makes sense on why his teenage daughter is in it.
Well, I don't know if they're going to do that with that in the movie.
Right,
she might just be in it to show, oh, this is the future or something like that.
Right.
Because I'm the main.
Well, she has to get her father because he's stuck.
Yeah, he's stuck in the quantum.
He's stuck in the quantum realm because everybody disappeared.
Oh, the only see the movie.
Oh,
He's stuck in the quantum realm.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But the main focus is the original Avengers of this movie. Like
Obviously, they
yeah,
killed
so-
all the other ones.
Iron Man and all that. So yeah, I'm figuring they're not just going to go back to the moment that people disappeared and they come back. So it's going to be some effect. Some time went past while people were gone. There has to be an effect with that. You know, I'm just saying. You know, whatever. All right, that's all the TV shows, I think. Right?
Okay.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that is. I think we covered all of them.
Yeah. So, anyhow, that will be it. Next week we'll talk about some more
The
stuff.
week after next.
The week after. Oh, you're going out of town. We'll get a guest or something.
We'll get you too then.
What?
You can get a guest. That's fine.
All right. So, what?
Nothing.
Okay. Anyway, well, I don't have an episode idea, so we'll have to figure that out because Iron Fist isn't going to be out yet.
Right.
But yeah, so thank you everybody for listening, and I don't have anything special to say. We don't have any sponsors or anything, so that's good.
Right.
Yeah.
This is free.
This is free.
We're not getting paid.
Yeah. I will sell out as soon as the opportunity comes.
I don't care who the sponsor is. We was
Okay,
talking
I
about
care
Stra-
who the sponsor is.
I don't know. We was talking about Straight Talk before, but if they want to promote this, I buy all the $50 cell phones you want. 3D Rivals, sponsored by Straight Talk.
All right, thanks guys. This has been 3D Rivals. My name is Darren
This is Derek,
and Becky.
And Becky.
aka D.
Pretty sure we've said her name plenty of times. But anyway, thanks guys. Bye.